Boy, that was quite the rain last night. Water even ran off the cement. Start. Well, Dad's getting fuel in the service truck. Take that up this morning. I'm gonna go dump the truck I took down to tonight. Just about stepped in dog poop there. Yeah, we're good. Didn't do it. So, all right, here we go. Hey, come back, Badger. I wanted a hug. They're really not that friendly. Who am I kidding? Good to see him around though. Need him to start eating gophers. Like 100 badgers would be great. Anybody got any leftover ones that they don't want? Could use some more.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family has been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, we're gonna get the truck dumped here this morning and then head to the combines. Neighbor up there says it's a touch damp yet. They did have maybe had a little more of a sprinkle than we had at home, so we'll see when we get up there. We might go do something else for a few hours this morning, but for now, I get this thing unloaded. Well, you've seen Colin in other videos. He was getting some pea samples out of the bucket and putting in the bags. The reason we do that is we want to know what our grade of grain is like in the bin. So we have this real high-tech tool here. Soup ladle thingy, a jigger on a aluminum handle. Can dip under the trailer and get our sample. Probably grab 3-4 scoops per hopper load of a semi. Gives us a good representation of what's in the trailer. And then we'll take that to the elevator, figure out what our protein is and stuff, and the test weight, so we know kind of what our value of our grain is going to be.
Got one combine filled up, filling the other one up. We had a little rain last night over the weekend, and I don't know if it's dry enough to cut yet, but looks like we're going to get a little bit of more rain. So just we'll take what we can get, and we take it when we get it.
Looks like rain's finally coming. We're gonna go try and cut a little 40-acre field before it got here, but it's raining about 2 miles away. So we're gonna grab the fire truck quick and then see what happens with the shower, I guess. done cutting for the day. Well, the fields are a little bit damp yet, the weed is, from that rain yesterday morning. So, I'll have to do this morning. Too wet to cut for a while, so we're over at the neighbors. On their pivots, they've got some forage, triticale and peas. So I'm gonna go see what chopping forage is all about. Haven't been around any of that before. This farm that we're renting up here is right next to these pivots, so it's neighbors that are farming this, and yeah, let's go see what it's all like. Well, that's quite a different way of harvesting from what we're used to. chopping silage is a pretty cool deal. So look at the Facebook page. I'll put it in the description below. Follow what they got going on here. Building a feedlot and stuff up here, and gonna be feeding cows. So it takes pivots for that. Not be able to raise a lot of hay up here. Go back into our wheat. This is the last little 40-acre field we have before we move down the road a few miles. Someone was asking in the last video how fast we were cutting. It kind of depends on how rough the field is. If there's lots of rocks where the headers are bouncing over it, like the skid plates hitting and stuff, we slow down in those fields. But if they're fairly smooth, like this one, we're cutting over 6 miles an hour. This field's running a little bit better than the field across the section line, or I guess it's just an old driveway into an old farmyard out here. No complaints, we're getting it done. Finish up with 500 acres left of wheat up here, and then we move home for the canola. I don't know, 1,700 acres there, and then 1,200 acres of durum left on, I guess, hemp. Looks like we might have to do some high stakes combine racing here pretty quick. How long till I catch him, you think? By the time I get to the other end? 2 rounds? I don't know. We'll see. Well, he's about a half mile ahead of me. Let's see if we can close the gap now. Just cooking through the field. What's that make? 32, averaging over 32 bushels or acres an hour. Oh, I wish it was 32 bushels an acre. Not this year. Getting so close, but grain tank's full, so guess he wins. So he make another round or half round, or maybe he'll just cut out a spot for trucks. Then we need to go pick up the trucks because grain cart's gonna be full now. Well, last video you guys were asking about me dumping the rock trap in the middle of the field and not picking them up, or what I was doing. No, we'll go pick those up. We usually dump them in the same spot if it's in the field, or if we can get over a field edge, go dump them in the grass or on an old rock pile, existing rock pile, we'll do that. But check this out, I got 3 basketballs been hanging out with me for a couple days. We'll have to throw those on the pickup one of these days. But that feeder house makes pretty good rock box. The top of it. Inside, not so good. That usually breaks chains. Like you saw a few videos ago. Alright, let's go dump the combine and go get trucks. Well, there's my rock trap rocks. All that weed on the ground might not make a bad hunting spot this fall either. Guessing the deer might like that. Tell you one thing, I'm gonna wear a sweater tomorrow morning. Should have wore one today. Oh, it's chilly out. I was not expecting that. Well, late start. Still got the truckload cut today, so that's not good. That's horrible. We cut 200 acres and only got a little over a truckload filled. Oh well, it's always next year. Time to go home. Well, it's officially sweatshirt weather today, and something new is going to happen on the farm today. We're actually going to fill a grain bin. Go check how full it is. Finally, no wildfire smoke in the area. We can see a long ways again, like normal. Like I can see home from here, and that's 12 miles away. It's crazy. Let the auger clean out and we're done. Time to move the auger. Well, I'm gonna go to that end, Dad's gonna go to the other end and back. We got all the wheat, spring wheat anyways, cut for this year. Well, we got the headers pulled off. We're heading for home with the fire truck and the service truck pulling them. Got lots of hills that we'd have to stop and shift down for with the combine pulling the headers. So we're gonna run them home quick and then run back and get combines. Wheat is done. D-U-N, done. Wait, did I spell that? And here comes one of those hills. We made it. I'm not sure if the transmission's gonna make it or not, but the header made it. Pickup made it. Now at the rest area. Didn't know they knew how to use toilets. Be a hybrid. Well, time to move the combines home. I'm gonna go start cutting some canola. While Dad's out there cutting, canola's drying off. I still have a few little green pods just because the plants kind of refired after they got some rain. But I noticed when I greased this morning that one of these 50-hour Zerks under here wasn't taking grease. It was pushing out next to the pillow block, so it looked like it had gotten warm. So, pulled it apart. Let's go look at it in the shop. So here's the pillow block. That's fine yet. But here's the outer race of the bearing. And the grease was not going in the groove like it's supposed to, and ran dry. And here's the inside. My bad. Probably got greased last season and this season. Wasn't paying attention to where the grease is coming out. Now it broke down. So, make sure grease comes out of the seal, not the pillow block. You're welcome. New bearing in the pillow block. Grease holes lined up. It takes grease. Time to go back together. They're out cutting. Lawnmower and go coach it down. Back in the yard up. Well, that bearing went on so fast I didn't even have time to film it. So we're going again. Dad calibrated his yield monitor running about 4 bushel per acre. Mine's showing 2, not calibrated, but when I dumped in the cart it looked like I was roughly half, a little under half what my combine showed compared to what was in the cart. So might be pretty close to 4 as well. Long story short, short story long. Yeah, short story long.
Date night in the combine.
Cheers.
At lunch, dinner, supper, in the field at supper. Colin's up flying the drone.
About here, last year we had trouble with the air drill not putting down the right rate of fertilizer. See how thin it is here, and then it gets thicker, and the angle seeding and everything makes a little deceiving, but yeah, right here it looks a lot taller. It's running 3 times the yield. It's really weird how previous situations really show up on a dry year. We would have thought last year, with the big rainfalls we had and everything, that we would have used up every little bit of fertilizer, but it's crazy. I would never have expected that would show up like that. I'll take it. Too bad the rest of the farm doesn't run like 10 bushels like it's running right now. That'd be pretty awesome. Especially when I was an idiot and contracted too much. Whoops, gonna be rolling contracts, that's gonna get expensive. Well, about 470 acres cut. Guess that's enough fun for one day. Get going again early in the morning. Go check out Farm Focus. They got a sale going on right now. Use code 10OFF for 10% off all your order. Hats, shirts. Oh, it's almost sweatshirt weather, so looking forward to that. Cooler days. Don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. See you next video.